You know, my dear, there was a moment when I realized that a terrible cycle could be broken. It happened quite by accident. I dropped a jar of tomato sauce. Imagine, glass everywhere, red splatters, the whole kitchen looked like a disaster. I froze, certain that someone would yell at me or insult me, just like my father used to. But your grandfather, back then he was only my fiancé, simply laughed and said, "Well, I guess we're having buttered noodles tonight." He even checked my hands to make sure I wasn't cut, then shooed me out of the kitchen so he could clean it up himself. That was the moment I understood. Here was a man who would never raise his voice at me or make me feel small. I grew up in a house where any little mess meant being hit or screamed at. My mother grew up the same way, and her father was no different. But as I stood there watching your grandfather quietly whistling while he cleaned, I knew our children would never grow up afraid of making mistakes, because I had found a good man.